I got a piece of, this is 8-inch just duct pipe that I popped the seam on, and we're gonna spread this open, and then the angles are gonna catch the inside of the duct here, like so. And then that's gonna be the main body of the inner form. So let me go ahead and get moving on this, and then go ahead and hopefully get this thing knocked out and get the refractory poured today. I got a little bit ahead of myself and forgot to turn the camera back on, but so just to update you, the piece that we cut 2 angles on, I wound up cutting in half, and then I cut it down to 4.5 inches here. And the reason why I did that is that will give me a dip in the refractory fire brick will sit into, so that we, like, as I'm going through and playing with Damascus and some other things, it's actually going to be hitting the fire bricks, and then I'll be able to just change out the fire bricks as we wear through them. So I went ahead and I wrapped both of these pieces in packaging tape. I hot glued them together here. So that's this piece. I got this piece of ducting here that I popped the seam off and cut the fat side off here with a pair of tin snips. The plan is to go through and then hot glue this guy on the inside of the ducting here. And then this is going to be the bottom of our form. Okay guys, to catch you up to speed a little bit, I was kind of fighting with it, so I wound up turning the camera off. You guys couldn't really see it. But we have our forum done, and I got the hole cut for our burner template to slide through. I've gone through and then test fitted that and made sure that our burner template slides into obviously the burner hole in the forge as well as here, so all that's good to go. This is a little bit more of that cardboard that I had left over. I'm going to use this as the base. First off, I'm going to go through and just like all the other parts that we're using it for, I'm going to cover it in some packaging tape again, just to make sure moisture doesn't soak through and make a mess everywhere. From there, we're going to go ahead and hot glue the form onto the hardboard here so that it can't move, and then we can't get refractory material soaking up around the bottom edge. Then we're going to set the forge body over top of the form, and then same thing, run a bead of hot glue around the bottom edge of the forge to the hardboard, again keeping everything from leaking out. And then once that's done, we're going to go through and shove the burner body into the forge and the form, and then either going to use, we'll see how it's going to go, but I'm either going to use some tape, or I prefer to use some hot glue again to seal the inside of the fake burner to the inside of the form. So let's go ahead and get moving with this. Okay, we just got to finish sealing this thing up, and then I could start mixing the refractory. We have the form in the middle has been hot glued down to our hardboard base, and as well, same thing with the forge, with the actual forge body here has been hot glued down. We're doing that to prevent any refractory material from leaking out under the bottom. As well, you can see I have my form for the fake burner shoved in the side as well. So now we just need to go ahead and mix up the refractory and get that poured in, and we need to let this sit a minimum of 2 days. I'm probably going to aim for 3 days on letting this all cure. I'm going to go ahead and I think skip actually mixing up the refractory. If that's something that you're not sure on how to do, I'm going to go ahead and put a link somewhere right about here to the first video referencing how to build the forge burner, where I went in depth in that video on how to mix up the actual refractory. So if that's something you want to do some digging, again, just click that link. That'll be somewhere right up in here, and then we can go from there. So let me go ahead and get this mixed up, and I'll come back to you guys and we can get this poured into the actual forge. Okay, we got the first batch mixed up. As a reminder, we are mixing this up a little bit wetter than you typically would because we want this to settle in the form and fill all the holes. So if you're just lining your forge, you do not want to have it this consistency. But let's go ahead and pour this in. Okay, well, let me go ahead and get the next batch mixed up, and I'll come right back to you guys. Okay, and here's mix number 2. Okay guys, here's the third batch. Okay, now that we got it to where it's looking like it's full, I'm just going to go around with my rubber mallet and I'm just going to tap all the way around on the case just to make sure everything is settled all the way down. Make sure we have any air pockets in it. Okay, so now that the form's full, what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to even out the rest of the refractory on the top, sealing in the front edge of all of the ceramic blanket. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go around and tap her in one more time with the mallet. Just to make sure we don't have any air pockets anywhere in the forge. It's nothing but letting it sit. Like I said earlier, a minimum of 2 days. I'm going to shoot for 3. Again, just to be on the aim for the side of caution here. But let me go ahead and get this tapped in, and then we'll come back to you guys for the next video. If you like what you've seen here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get notifications whenever we're posting a new video. You can come back and see more about what we're doing. And obviously, like again, if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up sign. And as always, if you have any questions, please by all means throw it up in the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer them to you.